Right, let's take a proper look at this panel. The media panel is where we manage our assets and get everything into place before we start the fun stuff. It's extremely important, and all new projects start by bringing your material into Resolve through the media panel and making sure the project is organized properly before we proceed to the edit, effects, sound, or grade panels. So let's get started and take a look around. Now, like I said in the previous lecture, if you cannot see what I'm seeing right now, go down to the bottom of the screen, and on the left-hand side, there is an icon that looks like a landscape painting. Left-click that, and you will be taken to this media panel. Now, you may or may not have some additional columns on the right-hand side here. I do. I can shut these down by going up to the top right, and clicking anything that's highlighted in white up here, in this case, metadata and audio. We'll talk about those in due time, don't worry. Now we can already see a few windows populated with data, and we've already interacted with our bin list. So on the left-hand side, we have where all of our bins are located. And the bins are essentially just folders in our projects. I can unfold these, I can click through, I can click and highlight one of these, and then in the media pool, this window down here, lower center, I can see all of the rushes and different items I have in that bin, and I can left click on one of these and it will open up in the preview monitor, which is the name for the screen or the monitor up here. Now, by default, Resolve likes to show you thumbnail mode. I don't personally like using that a great deal. So if you want to change from thumbnail to list mode, on the right hand side, more or less around the middle of the screen, just underneath the preview monitor, there are three icons, and we have thumb, metadata, and list. For now, just left click list and we will see our rushes in list mode. So now let's take a look at the preview monitor. This monitor lets us review our clips and assets either before or after we have imported the file into Resolve. We can go through our clips here and make notes, or just get a feel for our footage. Now, if I left click anything in the list, it will highlight, it will become active, and it will open up in the preview monitor. Now I can hit spacebar and it will play, or I can click on this white bar here, which is called the playhead, and I can drag right or left, and this is called scrubbing through our footage. Now, to the left of the preview monitor, we have the file finder and file hierarchy. This window and the leftmost column next to it allow us to navigate all the locations on our workstation and then import the files we find into Resolve, or to review them first. So I'll just open up my D drive. I will go into Film Projects, Generic Assets, and look, there's my logo. I can left click to open it up in preview, and then if it were footage, I could play or I could scrub through. And I can simply left click and drag in to import it if that's what I want to do. There are other windows here, but we will cover them as they become relevant over the next few lectures. For now, we have a decent enough grounding in how to navigate the media panel. So take a little time to look through the footage I've given you. This is extremely important. Good editing comes from familiarity with the material, and you'll hear that phrase a lot in this course. So click on through to the next lecture.